up and ramp it up. And so they've rolled it back a little bit, but what's still in place? Social distancing, the masks, the pushing people apart. And there's something else that's part of this whole psychological war on the human psyche. Look at what they've targeted most and for longest. Anything that releases the psyche in terms of chilling out, in terms of relaxation, in terms of human discourse, in terms of situations where you can let off steam. So they've targeted the pubs, they've targeted the restaurants, they've targeted sport, they've targeted all these areas. And what they're saying under social distancing is, oh, at some point we'll open the pubs a bit again. But you look at the videos of the pubs preparing for this. It's not the same experience. It's all social distancing. It's all apart. That's not the same experience. They've now got. They've now brought the football back, and what they're doing is destroying the very foundation and fabric of human society as we have known it. And football, soccer as they call it in America, is part of that fabric, especially what they call the working class fabric, but more than that these days. And it's a way of letting off steam. It's a way of release. It's a way of letting the cares of the world go while you're supporting your team. So what we now have is professional football clubs in the lower leagues in Britain, supported by a lot of people, but not in individually big numbers, that are on the verge of disappearing because they don't get the television money. They get their survival money, overwhelmingly, by people through the gate. Social distancing has stopped people going through the gate. Indeed, the season's just been finished. But the Premiership teams that have the big money from television, they're about to just finish the season, I think, in the next few weeks, behind closed doors, as they are in Germany and other countries. They're playing in front of nobody because of social distancing. Now, the new season is supposed to start in mid-August. How long into the winter before there's enough COVID-19 designated other causes? Do you think that the authorities that we've seen at work in the last few months are going to say, yes, we're going to have thousands of people in football stadiums standing next to each other?
No.
So what happens to football? A very foundation of the fabric. I mean, lots of the smaller clubs will go out of business. Football, as we know it, will be devastated by this. But and the key is its effect on the psychology, like the pubs and the bars and the restaurants and all the chilling out, all the interaction, all the relaxation. It's all being targeted.
It's all being done digitally now.
So people have no release. Why does anyone think suicide's going through the roof since this lockdown started? And it's a war on the human psyche. And the only way that you can see through it is to stop looking at the world like that and take a step back and see what the effects are of what's happening and who benefits from those effects. They're